I made Manzai in Unreal Engine 5 in 24 hours. Well, kind of. Hey, I'm Dash and today I'm going to show you how I build a full-on AAA style prototype in just one day. But before I dive into the madness, let's talk about Manzai, the game what inspired the chaos. It's a futuristic open-world shooter created by ex-Rockstar devs, running inside another game called Everywhere. Yeah, it's a game inside a game powered by Unreal Engine 5, with drones, hacking and full-body animation wizardry. But here's the catch, AAA games take years, millions of dollars and entire armies of developers. So how the hell I'm doing this alone in 24 hours? Let's find out. So here's how games like Manzai actually get made. Step 1. Pre-production. That's where ideas are born, documents are written and someone says, what if main character talks to drones? Step 2. Production. Hundreds of people building levels, models, systems and breaking them daily. Step 3. Testing. Also known as let's play this for 200th of time, to pray the door still opens. Step 4. Pre-launch. Marketing goes brrr, bugs go wild. Step 5. Launch. Game ships, day 1 patch. Step 6. Post-launch. Welcome to bug reports, hot fixes and angry Reddit threads. Okay, I'll try do all that alone in 24 hours. Well, almost. Let's go. Alright, so this is where it actually begins. We're at step 1, pre-production, the part where most AAA games spend months planning. And I have maybe an hour. Also, yeah, I lied earlier, I'm not building a full game, I'm making a prototype. Just enough to look like a real game. Because let's be honest, it's me solo 24 hours, zero sleep and way too much coffee. Let's do this. So what is Manzai? It's like if Cyberpunk, Watch Dogs and GTA had a chaotic futuristic baby. You've got drones, implants, cop with mech suits and a main character who's possibly losing his mind. It's stylish, cinematic and totally insane. But for my prototype, we're stripping it down to the core idea. Let's sketch it out. Now, this part is completely unnecessary, so of course I did it anyway. I made full documentation, like an actual studio would. GDD, Game Design Doc. What the game is, how it plays. TDD, Technical Doc. Which systems I'll build and how I'll probably break them. Art Bible, the vibe, the lighting, the colors, basically make it look cool. Story Bible, because yes, even in a one-day game, I wanted lore. No one's gonna read it, except you, right now. Let's move on. Okay, time to start prototyping, the part where stuff almost works. So here's what I need to cram into this thing. Locomotion, basic movement, sprinting, maybe some cinematic turns. AI enemies, they should shout at me, chase me and hopefully not walk into walls. Melee combat, punch, kick, possibly slap. Shooting system, guns, aiming, recoil, driving. Gotta steal a car at some point. Flying a helicopter, don't ask me why, just cinematic reasons. Economy system, missions, money, upgrade, or just a fake UI that looks impressive. Interaction, pick up stuff, push buttons, open doors, you know, immersion. And yeah, I'm building all of this using a free TPS kit I find online, because that's the indie dev spirit. Time to break everything and somehow make it fun. Let's talk about level design, where the world actually starts to exist. Concept and narrative goal. Big studios brainstorm for weeks. Mood boards, story beats, emotional pacing. Me, I need one goal, make it look cool and explode at some point. Functional design. They build flowcharts, player roads, encounter zones. I sketch a line on a napkin and call it a combat funnel. Top-down layout. If I had more time, I'd draw a proper top-down map. Instead, I'm relying on vibes and chaos. Blockout and gray box. Studio do months of gray boxing. I draw a few cubes into a scene and call it geometry. Asset selection. AAA studios use custom-built models. I go to Fab, scroll until I scream yes and drop it in. Thankfully, I have an art bible to keep the style semi-consistent. Final assembly. They polish for weeks. I snap assets together like Lego. Done. testing and iteration. Real games test with QA teams. I run through a map once, get stuck in a wall and call it emergent gameplay. It's fast, it's scrappy, and somehow it kinda works. Now let's talk about the main character, the one we'll actually play. In a proper AAA pipeline it goes something like this. Concept and art design, mood boards, color fury, facial iterations, character blockout, quick shapes to test proportions, high poly sculpt, millions of polygons, pure digital clay, retopology, turning it into a clean game-ready model, UV mapping, flattening it like a pizza so textures make sense, baking and texturing, normals, AO, roughness, the usual magic, rigging and skinning, bones, weights, spine AK, crying, clothing and accessories, simulate fabrics, layers, customization, animation and retargeting, motion capture, blending, fixing foot slides, engine integration, bringing it all to life in game. Yeah, we're not doing any of that. Instead, I'm using a metahuman, fully rigged, clothed, ready to animate. Even better, I grabbed one straight from Epic's game animation sample on Fab. Boom, AAA quality, no sculpting required. I just added a few virtual bones and sockets for weapons. If you wanna see me build a full game around these assets animation sample, drop me a comment below. Seriously, let's help the channel and I'll actually listen. Alright, so here's how I actually pulled this madness off. First up, Cyriax third-person shooter kit. This thing is packed. Advanced locomotion with sliding, mantling, rolling, rifles, pistols, shotguns, complete with animations, VFX, armor UI, weapon pickups, doors what open sometimes, looting, grenade, motion warping, even vehicle, yes you can drive. Honestly, it's a full system and I just plug it in. Second, the game animation sample by Epic. That's where I grabbed our metahuman, fully rigged and dressed. Sure, the outfit doesn't exactly scream Manzai, but it's iconic, polished and looks like it belonged in next-gen trailer. Sometimes it's okay to trade accuracy for recognizability. Sue me. And finally, the environment, all those greedy city streets. Yep, they're from Epic's free monthly assets drops. I just opened my library and picked anything what felt like Manzai. Don't spend a single cent, just some clicks and caffeine. And that's the point, you can do this too. If you've got a vision, a plan and internet connection, you can prototype almost anything, even your own GTA-style game. If this video was even slightly entertaining, like, comment and subscribe. I have got more chaos coming and trust me, it only gets wilder from here. Thanks for watching, I'm Dash, see you in the next one.